What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA. All right, everybody, check it out, man. Look, the Mary Sue is going to marry Sue. We understand that. We know that. We've been down this road many, many times before when it comes to this website and the bullshit that they push out on it, okay? And now we got this situation with the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man show that's about to drop. The Mary Sue has this to say about this show. Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man isn't even out yet, and racists are already complaining. And, of course, they're talking about the race swapped and I think also gender swapped. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that this is a woman with the man bun, weird looking earrings and all of that kind of stuff. I'm gonna say that this is a woman because no black man, no self-respecting black man would ever go out in public dressed like this. And not a straight one anyway, all right? If you got these shoulder pads working, all right, and you got the man bun, the earrings and everything, this looks like a woman. I'm sorry, this looks like a woman. I would not ever call this character male. No way in hell would I call this character male, all right? Dressed like this, looking like that, it ain't happening, all right? It ain't happening. Again, so if you want to say, hey, this is a, gender confused woman, okay, cool. I can buy that. But straight male, nope, not happening, all right? Anyway, let's go ahead and check this article out. A new Spider-Man animated series is swinging in next year. Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man will present Peter Parker as a high school era Spidey, contending with villains and problems on top of his schoolwork. It's like the original Tom Holland Spider-Man movies, except with an intriguing twist. Now, Norman Osborn is Spider-Man's mentor, not Tony Stark. Norman Osborn, aka the Green Goblin, is consistently one of the most popular villains in the Spider-Man mythos, but now a whole lot of people who claim to be Spider-Man fans are throwing their toys out of the pram simply because this version of Norman, one of a great many, is black. Yep, the same people who show up to comment woke and DEI on everything are now commenting on the Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man trailer with, well, woke and DEI. Yeah, you guys can see the trailer right here, all right? The ratio isn't even all that bad, but 3.7 million views. However, if you were to come down and take a look at those comments they talking about, oh yeah, the comments are off. Okay, they turned the comments off. Oh, they couldn't take it anymore. I don't even know what was being said because the time that I went in and looked at the comments was really just, everybody was kind of, I don't know about the artwork. There was some negativity around that. There were a few comments, about Norman Osborn and Harry, but otherwise it was just kind of like, whatever, we'll see what happens. Not a lot of excitement around it, just mostly people saying, we'll see what happens. But, they're saying, well, people were commenting woke and DEI, and yeah, look, what pisses me off about rags like the Mary Sue is that they never bother to address the actual arguments that people are making. I've been saying for years that race swaps and skin color swaps and all of this trash, it's virtue signaling. It's not real representation, okay? I don't know why they do that. Nobody's asking for it. Black people certainly aren't asking for it. We don't feel represented by that crap. On top of that, I don't know if it's just to fill these idiots and their white guilty, feelings or whatever. But it's like every time you call it out and say, hey, look, this is trash, I would just rather you create a new character. They never address that. Rags like the Mary Sue, they don't bring that argument up at all. All they do is just keep doubling it. Oh, he's woke, it's DEI, you guys must be racist. See, that's when the bigot shield comes up. They'll call you a bigot because you're saying, hey, look, this is not representation. You guys are doing this as some cheap virtue signal. It's insulting as hell. It's lazy. It's pandering. It's bullshit. They won't even acknowledge that argument. All right. They won't even acknowledge what folks are saying, and especially black people. Like Kata just did an excellent video talking about this situation. And they will never acknowledge, oh, this is how black people feel about it. Black people feel pandered to. Black people feel disrespected. Oh, you can't give us the proper respect of building out an original character. You can't even do that. And listen, it's not even about like, it's one thing in live action, okay? This was really cracking me up. It's one thing in live action because they try to claim, oh, it's the best person for the job. We cast all of these actors, or we did a casting call and all of these actors showed up and everybody read for the part and we picked the best person. And then that person gets the job. Oh, he just so happened to be black, but he's the best person for the job. See, they can't even try to spin that now because they drew this character this way, all right? This is artwork. You legitimately and purposefully wanted this character to be black. It had nothing to do with best person for the job. They can't even spin that bullshit now. All they can say, hey man, we just wanted a black Norman Osborn and a black Harry Osborn, and that's that. We can't even try to say best person for the job. Even if the actor actor, oh, that's the best voice actor for the job. Yeah, but you don't have to make that voice actor or the character black. You don't have to make the character black just because the voice actor's black. We've seen that all throughout, all right? All kinds of characters, just like, oh, this character is a white person, but voiced by a black man, or a black character voiced by some other persuasion. None of that has anything to do with why they make these characters what they make them. It's all about virtue signaling. It's all about the bullcrap DEI agenda that they are pushing out there. That's all it is. And then they want, oh, well, you know, you guys are just a bunch of racists and bigots. It's just like pisses you off, man. So not only is Norman black, but his son, Harry, is as well. And people who probably don't even care all that much about the characters are completely furious. I'm completely furious, but I'm also kind of used to it. And I'm just like, whatever, I'm not going to watch it. But I will talk shit about it. All right, best believe that. I will talk my shit. Some are saying that changing Norman and Harry to black contributes to ginger erasure, a so-called problem that is 100% made up. Oh, really? Oh, it's 100% made up. Yeah, y'all were just making that up. Yeah, I just went to like Googled it real quick, and you could just see there's post upon post just like this, all right, of a bunch of race swapped characters where they're ginger, red-haired, all right, red-haired, and they swap them into a black person, all right? Of course, most notably Ariel and Halle Bailey, all right? They've been doing this for years. Oh, it's a made-up situation. It's just coinky-dinky, huh? Bullcrap. It's ridiculous. Getting real tired of all the racist race swapping going on in comics. This is yet another historically ginger character replaced with a black one. It's so tired at this point, said one person, even though the Osborne's hair color fluctuates from comic to comic and adaptation to adaptation. Still, the most popular adaptations of the Osbornes is red hair. All right. I've been seeing everybody talking about them damn cornrows, or not cornrows, finger waves. I've been talking about everybody talking about them finger waves. And it's like, well, what's the finger waves from? Oh, it's from that one version of Norman Osborn with the finger waves. Okay. Knock it off, man. Shit is stupid. This is exhausting to watch, and it happens every time a black person takes a role previously written as white. Look at what happened when Halle Bailey was cast to play Ariel in Disney's live-action remake of The Little Mermaid. She was abused online by racists. As a black person, you just expect it. It's not really a shock anymore. See, but again, why are they doing it, Halle Bailey? Halle Bailey should have been somebody that said, I'm rejecting this role. Write a new role for me. You know, I don't want to play Ariel, the Black Mermaid. You know, give me my own mermaid to play, my own very own role. Write me some new songs. Put the amount of money, time, and attention that you put into building up Ariel as a Little Mermaid character. Put that into my movie. But see, Disney doesn't want to do that because that takes money, time, and attention. You can just snap, let's race swap it, skin color, switch, boom. Black people feel represented, but we don't. Nobody feels represented by this crap. If anything, again, it feels like a slap in the face and a spit in the eye. And idiots like the Mary Sue, they never address what black people are saying. Again, they treat you like pets. Oh, we'll do all the talking for you. We'll say everything that is that you probably want to say, but you ain't talking to black folks who said we didn't ask for this. We don't want this. So why are you continuing to do it? Call it out every time. I don't care how minor the character is. There's somebody that was getting on my case about Perry White, you know, because the upcoming Perry White in the new Superman movie is going to be played by a black man. I forget the actor's name, Wendell something. It's going to be played by this black dude. And I'm like, I don't care. I'm tired of that shit. Oh, but that's just such a minor character. It doesn't matter. Perry White was played by Lawrence Fishburne in the last one. I said something about that too. The original design, get as close to humanly possible as you can for everybody's look. Stop doing the race swaps. It's insulting, man. I'm tired of it. But that itself speaks to something very wrong with our current culture. And to make things even worse, it's not even just when a black actor plays a right role. Black people have been attacked for simply daring to be visible in popular franchises. That's bullshit. Again, now you're making up shit. Okay, when we're talking about Moses Ingram, all right, playing the whatchamacallit, Reva, that had nothing to do with her being black. That had everything to do with the character being garbage. And them going into the Obi-Wan franchise, and we're going to use Obi-Wan, and we're going to emasculate him and make him sorry, and we're going to build up Reva. It's like, give Reva her own shit and let her stand on her own square and see if she can hold the series down just based on the character itself. But she can't. She's a garbage character. It has nothing to do with the actress. The actress is fine. I ain't got no problems with the actress. But then they put the microphone in the actress's face and they say, we demand that you say something about all of this bigotry and racism. And boom, the bigot shield goes up again. Because instead of actually addressing the real problems that fans have, all they want to do is hide behind bigotry. Oh, you're just bigots. But see, they can't call me a bigot. You know, I dare one of them cats to call me a racist or a bigot. I dare them. But put it in the comments. All right. Subject to racial abuse. Yeah, that had nothing to do with it. That had nothing to do with it, man. It's just a lot of more lies. Spider-Man promotes a message of unity. The cast of the comic book has grown over the years to include more diverse characters, and this isn't even the first time an animated adaptation has changed the race of an important character. The Spectacular Spider-Man, which debuted in 2008, changed Liz Allen from a white blonde into a Latina. It's absolutely ridiculous that people are throwing tantrums over some characters being a different race in an adaptation that was always going to do things differently. Still, if they're storming off, we can safely say that the fandom is better off without them. Oh, they always say this last part, right? The fandom is better off without them until the money dries up, until the toys stop selling, until nobody's watching your garbage shows. When the viewership goes out the door, then they're gonna be crying racism even harder. Oh, they didn't want to watch a movie with a black character race swap. They didn't want to watch this race swap character. Yes, you're right. We didn't want to watch it. You told us we're better off without us. That's what they're saying. Go F yourselves. Get out of here. We're better off without you. Bet. All right, bet. We're gone. I'm not watching this trash. And then when the ratings are in the toilet, then they're going to be crying. And then Marvel's going to quietly and without saying nothing, let's go ahead and put a white Harry Osborne and Norman Osborn. Let's do it like we were supposed to do it. And let's, trying to get away from all of this race swap and DEI bullshit. We're just going to get away from all of that. And we're going to do it like we should have been doing it this whole time. But see, by then, you've lost a lot of your audience. And that's the major problem with all of this crap. Listen to the fans and you can't go wrong. I've been telling y'all. And listen, your black audience who you're supposedly doing this for has told you that they don't want this, has told you they haven't asked for this. So why aren't you listening to the black audience? It's just absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about this situation. At the end of the day, it's going to flop. Nobody wants a Harry Osborn that looks like this. Nobody wants a Harry Osborn that looks like this. This is not going to sell. And again, if anything, it's just going to piss off your black consumers even more. Like, what the hell are y'all trying to push on us? No, thank you. No, thank you whatsoever. All right. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. Jump down in the comments. Give me your thoughts and opinions on that. And thanks for watching. See you next time.